Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'm going to give you a dose of reality, which I feel is very, very important, not just for the youngsters of today's generation, but also people who are watching social media and they're getting so brainwashed about a balanced life and work is not everything, money is not everything, all these generic piece of advice, quite quitting. And I want you to tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay. Feel free. Comment down below and let me know. Okay. If you're new to my channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist. I help people get well-paying jobs in Dubai, UAE, and also Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman. People also book my services for personal and professional coaching, consulting. If they have problems in these areas, they can't share with anyone. Okay. And given that I have more than 7,000 videos, I guess gives you a idea or perspective how I think. Okay, so I customize and give you practical to-do solutions. Okay, now what made me share this video? Generally, when I speak to people, people always highlight, "Hey, Loy, man, what an amazing life you have." Okay, they look at my videos when I'm walking in the sun. Okay, they see me spending time with my wifey, or with my baby, or we go out to eat food. And they look at that and they say, "Loy, what an amazing life, man. Man, we are working like, uh, we, not you, we are working like slaves. We are 9 to 5 slaves. We're not 9 to 5, they work more than that. Our life is so automated. We're just chasing behind money. There is no meaning and purpose to life." Okay. I hear you. I hear you. And I do understand what you're trying to say. Okay. See, the first things first, the reason why you're feeling like this, that your life has no meaning, uh, you have to work like a slave, uh, or, it's very automated, very routine, there's no passion, there's no purpose, is because you are working for a boss you don't like. You're working for a company you don't like. You're selling or servicing a product you don't believe in. So there is no passion, there's no purpose. It's like being in a relationship where you don't love the person at all, you don't like the person at all, but you're in that relationship. Can you imagine how miserable you must feel when you're having sex with that person? That person's crazy about you, but you're not. Or when you have a romantic this thing and you're putting on an act, or day to day, it's like you totally hate the person. You're disgusted, not hate, you're disgusted with the person, but you just keep quiet. Okay, 1 second. You just keep quiet because you're just going through the motions. This is exactly the problem when you work for a job or a person or a company or a product you don't believe in. And sad to say, more than, I'm just giving you estimation, 80 or 90% of the people around the world today, they are working for something like this. In fact, there was this very interesting conversation that was there in my WhatsApp group. This guy is a Malayali. He is in his 30s. I'll not give you his name. And from India, he moved to Dubai, and he was working in not a white collar job, blue collar job. And he was not getting paid much. He was not getting respect now. And immediately, he decided to take charge of his life and he applied for Canada. As soon as he got it, he immediately jumped to Canada. Now, in Canada, he's doing more or less the same job that he was doing in Dubai. But here he's getting respect because there's dignity of labor. He's getting respect. There are fixed number of hours. If he works more, there is overtime. And what's more is, there in there in the Middle East or Dubai, if you're, for example, a plumber, electrician, mechanic, or carpenter or whatever, you're looked down upon. In fact, it is worst in India. If in India you're a carpenter, plumber, all that, you're looked upon as a lower class guy. Okay, it's like not. It's not a job that any college graduate or anybody wants. Something has gone in my eye, man. 1 second. Uh, Gone. Finish. It's so irritating, When you. Okay, fine. All right. So it is not something people dream about. You'll never hear someone in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka says, "When I grow up, I want to be a carpenter or I want to be a plumber or electrician." Those are very low level jobs because they pay also low. Yeah, you can work as a freelancer or per hour basis, but it's still not looked upon as the creme de la creme work. And then when you go to Dubai, um, the the feel that people have, the respect that people give is more or less, oh, this is a lower level job, but you get paid much more in the Middle East, much more than in India. Let's say for India, if you get $1, here you'll get $10. That is maybe per hour. I'm just giving a rough example. Okay. But now when you move to Canada, where you're getting $1, here you're getting $10. Here you might actually get $100. Okay, yes, it's taxable, and yes, there is standards of living is high, but there's dignity of labor. That is why when I worked in Dublin, Ireland, even though I was like uh, called to clean, the counters and just check the toilets, it was clean. It was super clean. It's not like sewage and all that. Like hardly one or two people used to go there, and if it was anything dirty, we would call a company or professionals to clean. So it was always clean. It was always clean. We just had to make sure the rolls are there, the soap dispenser, everything is nice and tidy, perfume, whatever. Okay. So even though you could classify me and I was that I'm in my 20s as a cleaner, as some people will like to be rude and say, oh, you are a bathroom cleaner, you're a toilet cleaner, fine. But there in Dublin, Ireland, they wouldn't call you a cleaner, they wouldn't call you a like toilet cleaner or low level this thing. They would call you a domestic engineer. And there was dignity of labor in the sense that at the mess hall where everyone would sit and eat food, the CEO, the director, the manager, you all could sit together on a table and eat food and just talk. That you'll never see in India. You always have, like, if you're a watchman, you're down, oh, salute, sir, they'll salute you. And, you can't sit with this thing. There's hierarchy. It's like a very British imperialistic system, which has its benefits and drawbacks. In Dubai also, if you're a laborer, you can't suddenly talk to a manager, hey, like, let's say the manager, hey, Suresh, how are you doing? Mr. Suresh. Even a Emirati guy, you can't say, hey, Abdullah, how are you doing, man? One of my friends who was studying in USA, Indian guy, went studying in USA, came down to Dubai to work as an intern in a bank. The first day itself, the senior manager who came in, I think it was the branch manager, slightly old, he said, morning, Abdullah. Morning, Abdullah. He didn't say Mr., he didn't say Sir. Like this, out. Terminated on the spot. HR called him, sorry, you have disrespected this thing. You didn't call him sir. So, yeah, and also if you're part of my groups, everyone calls everyone sir. So I follow a strict protocol, which is like military, this thing where you respect your elders, because that's another story, another video for itself. Okay. So when you go to the West, there is dignity of labor. Okay. So now there is this tendency, or there is this hope, or there is this wish for every person, let's say in India or even in the Middle East, we are talking of Asians, to one day go to the West. Okay? One day go to the West and live like they say, the American dream or the Canadian dream or whatever. But here's a part which people don't think about. Okay? It's hard work. Work is very, very hard. Now, see, this guy, why I gave you his example, he has gone to Canada to live a life where he can be whatever. I don't want to give a specific this thing because I don't want him to be identified, whether it's plumber, electrician, mechanic, whatever it is. Okay. But now he's not working for his brand. He's not working for his brand. He is working as a worker. So if tomorrow he were to get terminated, the only thing he has when he goes to a new company, I have X number of years experience. And there he'll have to either be slotted in where there's a vacancy, and he'll have to start afresh, because when he goes to a new employer, he'll say, see, boss, your track record is impressive. Whether whether you're saying the truth or whether you have added masala or whether you have bluffed a little bit, I don't know. But you're starting with me, fresh new slate. You have to prove yourself. Prove your worth, I'll take care of you. So every time you leave a job and start new, you start from zero. Your credibility is zero. Your track record is zero. Just imagine if you are with the company for 20, 30 years, everyone knows you, everyone salutes you, everyone respects you, the owners know you, everyone, man, he has dedicated 20, 30 years of his life here. But if you were to resign and go to a new company, okay, my neighbor. Okay, once you go to a new company, nobody knows you. The owners don't know you. The new colleagues don't know you. The people don't know you. And everyone is like, yeah, well, you have to work hard to fit in. So it's a tragic thing that happens. So that is why people, you know, they don't have that passion, that purpose. Because at the end of the day, you're just a employee. It's like paid sex. Come here, I pay you money. Come, give sex. Bye bye. Or sex, take money, get out. So it feels like that. But now here's the part which I want to make very clear. Yes, working for yourself, like me, working for yourself is great. It's amazing. Like I've always told people, the biggest gift I have is freedom. Like, see, right now it is 10:08. Okay, 22:08. I'm making a video. I got up at around, literally, I think I got up today 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, because I slept late. And I decided to make a video now because now I'm feeling like making a video. I had one client call today, not much. Okay. And tomorrow I have a plan to get some things done and in the house and all that. So nobody can say that, no, Loy, you have to report to work on time. You have to do this on time. I choose my schedule. So the first one is freedom. I'm like my own boss. But that comes with the price. What you tend to see these videos where I'm walking in the sun or I'm spending time with my family, those are Instagrammable or social media moments. Like I'm going out with my wife. So obviously I'm going to share this. But our whole life is not every day we are going out or every day I'm hugging my baby or every day kissing my wife. No, it's just one small snippet of my life. And most of the people, when they post these videos or these snaps, they like to show you that their life is perfect, which is not. So what exactly am I trying to tell you here? You have to slog your ass off to survive and sustain. You really have to slog your ass off. There is no such thing as, oh, I'll work a balanced life. I'll spend X amount of time at work and X amount of time I'll be with my family. X amount of time I'll have personal life. If life was like this balanced life, who wouldn't want it? Tell me. Isn't it nice to have a balanced life? Like sharp 8 hours you work, sharp this much you spend, for your personal, sharp. Does work ever end in the office? That's the first question. And second is, if you're going to work sharp on time and someone works more than you, guess who's going to be preferred over you, especially when they have to cut down employees? And tomorrow, if, once you lose your job, then you'll come to know how difficult it is to get another job because there is so much of competition and You might ask for 1,000, another guy will ask for 800, third guy will ask for 600. You'll say, no. People try to act brave and say, I know my worth. Well, all the best to you. If you know your worth and you're such a famous brand that people will say, I will only go to him. Good for you, man. Because I'll tell you one thing, and this only people who have seen life and its reality, you'll realize this. No one is indispensable. No one. You can be, no matter how good you are at your job, you can be replaced and you will be replaced. And the only way for you to survive and sustain this tsunami of competition and unpredictability is to work your ass off. There is no such thing as smart work. People say, work smart. And then you get these YouTubers, hard work is not going to make you successful because the guy, he works as a laborer, he works cleaning. Yeah, all that sounds very nice. Great advice. Yeah, construction work is working hard. You can work smart. Okay, my dear, you're so smart. What technological product are you going to launch which is so smart that will make you millions? Sometimes I listen to these YouTubers. Oh, you can spend, uh, 20 hours a day running a restaurant and you'll make only so much. Or you can make 20 hours a day focusing on a new technology product that can make you millions and billions. Well, guess what? If it was that easy, every single Tom, Dick, and Harry would want to do that. Tell me, who doesn't want to be rich? Who doesn't want to be rich the fastest and easiest way? Why do you think people buy lottery tickets even though they know that the chances to win is 1 in a billion or trillion? Because everybody wants to be rich. You think I don't want to be rich? You think I don't want to have 100 million in my bank account? But come on, man. Just because one guy online made it. And then I get so irritated with these digital nomads and these uh, people who are youngsters in their 20s and 30s. Oh, I'm making $50,000, $30,000, $100,000 per month. Hey, good, great, yeah, great, fantastic. One is, we don't know if you're telling truth or lies because there is no audited financials. Second one is, why should you tell the truth? Why? Why should you? I mean, who doesn't like to portray that, oh, my dick is bigger than everyone else's? That my life is so perfect. Tell me, who doesn't like to show a perfect six-pack abs and sexy girls and a sexy girl with living a dream? The background shot is like a limitless swimming pool and the sun setting and forest and, oh, I'm living the dream. Yeah, is that life? Tell me, you're watching my video. Do you do that every day? Every day is in the swimming pool. Oh, pina colada and steak, and you're treated like a king. See, people will say, like, there are these YouTubers who say, I made 1 million in a month to prove. Like, for example, Mr. Beast will say, even if you take everything, I'll still make millions of dollars. How many Mr. Beasts are there in the world? One. How many Elon Musk? One. How many Oprah? How many Jeff Bezos? Even in your company, there's only one CEO, right? He's a human being like you, hands and legs. Why he's a CEO? Oh, luck and racism and favoritism. And yeah, Baba, all this exists. That is why the only thing you can do is slog your ass off. Why do you think no matter what happens, now see, I'm single. Single means my wife is not here, my baby is not here. Guess what? Because they are not here, and because I have these pets, I have 3 dogs, 4 guinea pigs, and 4 uh, sugar gliders. It looks very romantic and sweet. 3.5 to 4 hours. 3.5 to 4 hours. Every single day after I get up goes into cleaning. Cleaning, making everything sure certain, keeping their food, making sure they are okay. Like, for example, if I have to buy food for my sugar glider, 45 minutes drive, purchase, 45 minutes back. That is time. And every single day for hours, you'll say, "Oh, Loy, you're so stupid. You should get it." No, I love these pets. They are like my children. I love them, and it's my responsibility. In the same, and remember, I got them because it keeps my wife and my daughter happy. So it's part of my family now. But just imagine every day 4 hours. But now, if you just see the photograph, you just see the word, wow, what a cute animal. Oh, Loy is living his this hard work. And why did I give you this example? Even after the 4 hours of working, the 4 hours that go into sorting, cleaning, others, the whole house will smell. After that, I still have to do my work. I still have to answer my clients, answer the emails, answer the messages, create the videos, do the editing. Like I told you, I slept very late. Yeah, because I had to complete my quota, my target. Nobody, I don't have a boss, I don't have anyone tell me. I am working hard for me. Agreed, it's for me, but I have to slog my ass and I cannot take life for granted. Now, I know what you'll say. Loy, if I was working for myself, I'll do the same thing. Then what is preventing you? Who is preventing you? Someone caught your hands and legs, someone caught your balls in a vice grip. No, you lack the courage, you lack the character, you lack the drive. Admit it. Loy, you don't understand. I have a family. I have a. Who made that choice to have a family? Who made that decision to get married? You. Who made that these decisions about marriage, job, degree? You. Loy, but I didn't have anyone to guide me. Yeah, guess what? Nobody was there to guide me as well. Now, I'm not trying to say I'm better than you, because I'll tell you, and I've stated this in my videos, I am lucky. I got lucky that I tried 10,000 things, one stuck. And I'm extremely lucky I can make videos. I'm extremely lucky that people find value in what I share. I'm extremely lucky that I'm still relevant. There are people who have master's degree, who spend hundreds of thousands of dollars getting their education, their career, and they are earning lesser than me, much more lesser. And I'm not gloating over that fact. I'm just, sometimes it leaves me very afraid. I'm like, bloody hell, man. Don't take your blessings for granted. Even I tell my wife, don't take life for granted. Today I'm there. Tomorrow I don't know. Tomorrow you don't know. If I'm, let's say I'll leave you, I'll divorce you, or I'll die. What you will do? How will you manage? How will you take care of the kid? So, see, bottom line, I just wanted to tell you this. All this bullshit that is there online, quiet quitting is people are just resigning quietly and sitting at home because they want a balanced life. This is bullshit, man. And people saying work is not everything, you don't slog like a dog. Fine, work 1 hour a day. Who is asking you to work? One other guy who is more hungry, wants to feed his family, will say, go to the boss and say, sir, he's working only 1 hour, I will slog it out. Sir, can you pay me more? You want to work limited now? Go ahead. But if someone has the fire in his belly, who's competitive, who really wants to succeed, I told you, I worked in Dublin, Ireland as a cleaner, whatever, where everyone was getting, people in my department, same as me. I worked even during the break, I would take only 5 minutes and I would work 8 hours extra every single day with no day off. You'll say, oh man, you're fucking psycho. Well, guess what? That is why I succeeded. That is why I am where I am today. Because I busted my chops, I worked my ass off. And that is why today I'm living a dream while you maybe most probably not. Because you want life easy. Tell me if I'm wrong. Luck, fine, luck will come. But you have to be prepared for it, man. There is no time in my life, there's no moment where where I've competed, I have competed less number of. If I could work, study, or push myself even 1 minute more than somebody else, I would do it. If I had the capacity to work 24 hours a day without sleeping, I would choose that. I know what you'll say. Loy, you're just a workaholic. You don't have your life. You don't. I don't give a fuck to what your values are. Listen, if you have a lot of money or you're very happy with your life is fine. Then you don't have to follow what I say. If you're at peace with your money, your savings, your future, your career, if everything is good, fine. I shake hands with you. You're right. You don't have to follow what I say. But if your life, money is not enough, whereby if you lose your job, you'll be really in trouble, whereby there's not enough money for your wife, for your kids, for their future, where if you are unemployed for a few months, you start getting really worried, where every month money just goes and you're like, oh, sheesh, man, how will I manage? Then, see, Indian style, I'm moving my head. Then you better work your ass off, man. I, for one, yes, I'm a little lucky that I have money, but I always think, what if tomorrow I fall sick? What if tomorrow something? I'm not able to work for months. Then what do I do? What if I'm no longer on YouTube? YouTube just bans me or throws my content out or demonetizes me or I die or I get paralyzed or I can't talk or even let's say people get bored of me. People say, who the hell wants? He's an outdated relic. We'll see some hot girls or we'll see some new content. You can get irrelevant. Happens to us all. How many superstars, how many movie stars, how many celebrities? You may not even have thought about them. Like in India, there is this guy, Shah Rukh Khan. In US, there's Tom Cruise. But for every Tom Cruise and every Shah Rukh Khan, do you know that how many other actors and actresses who were once very famous, today they don't want to know if they exist. They don't forget giving them an opportunity to work even for half the price. There's no demand for them. So what do you do, man? I just want to conclude by telling you this. Please don't take life for granted. Seriously, from my heart of hearts, don't take life for granted. And working is a gift. Work is a gift. Fine. If you're not, if you're working for a job you don't like, you're working for someone you don't like, or you're doing something you don't, find out what you love. Don't let laziness come into your system. Don't let excuses. Don't become this old person who's just bitching and moaning and groaning and complaining about the whole world, but doesn't get the act together. Don't be that person. Have a dream, have a goal, I'm not saying billions of dollars, just the simplest things in life. And remember, even for the simplest things in life today, you have to fight it out. See, that guy who's gone to Canada, okay, that Indian guy, for him, he just wanted to go abroad, wanted to have a secure future, wanted to, whatever he works. Maybe tomorrow he'll be a security guard. He's happy getting his money. That's his goal. Fine, he has achieved it. At least have something. I'm not saying he has to be the CEO of a company, but he had a goal, he achieved it, right? So find out what your goal is and go and achieve that. And if you have achieved your goal and there's nothing more to achieve, then great for you. But for people like me, every day I have a goal. Every day I have the fear. Every day I have the insecurity. Every day I wake up and thinking, I need to work my ass off, man. I need to work my ass off. There's no retirement in my books. There's no balanced life. There is no, yes, sometimes you can enjoy, walk in the sun, be with your wife, but I have to earn. I have to earn. I cannot take life for granted because when bad times come, they are not going to inform you. So I want to stay relevant and I respect my competition. I respect the youth that is coming. I respect the technology that is there. And that respect makes me fear and makes me want to work hard. So please upgrade yourself, update yourself, work your ass off. Work, love what you do, find out the passion. And if you don't have any choice that you can't change your career or find out ways and means to make your job exciting and love that and figure out whether it's money, position, power, goal, whatever, get out of your comfort zone and achieve your goal because you just have this one life, one life. And as father time takes its toll on you, your options will reduce. Please don't take life for granted. And to all those youngsters who listen to the bullshit on YouTube about quiet quitting and balanced life and work is not everything and work from home, whatever, whatever suits you, man. But end of the day, remember, when shit hits the ceiling, when life throws a curveball at you, when troubles come, no, they'll come all together like a tsunami and they'll crush you. And then don't blame anyone. That's all I have to say. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Feel free. I'm pretty sure there'll be a couple of people, hey, man, you're bullshit, man. Uh, working is not everything. Fine. Put your comments and thoughts. Let me know what do you think. Okay? Good, bad, ugly. Let me know. Love to hear from you. You guys take care.